This evening, I come to address the board regarding the calendar proposals before you and the policy changes being made to policy 0412. In regards to the calendar proposals you are considering this evening, many hours of preparation and deliberation have been held regarding the creation of these two calendars. I am both impressed with and appreciative of the time and effort the committee members put into creating what is being proposed this evening. The 4-day calendar being presented to you has potential. As educators and parents, we want information, and preferably all of it at once, so we can formulate an educated opinion. However, with large systemic changes like the one being considered, this information comes in pieces and over the course of time. So when I am asked, are the teachers for or against a 4-day week, for me to currently say one way or the other would be to misspeak, as they have not yet seen these calendar drafts. The 4-day calendar has promise. However, there are still many questions. Both teachers and parents need more information, as well as the opportunity to have conversation about their concerns, such as, are there other ways the ISD could retain teachers while keeping the current 5-day schedule? What changes could we make to our current schedule that would help with retention? We need more conversations once more information is shared in order to fully process this potential change and how it could benefit our students, educators, and community. The second item I'd like to address is the changes to Board Policy 0412. Transparency with the community is a priority of the ISD. However, the changes to the policy as currently drafted is being seen by some in the community as an opposition to this priority. The public's knowledge of the items being discussed by the board at the upcoming meetings may lack sufficient time for members of the community to adequately prepare to address their concerns, depending on when the public agenda is published and when the timeline for requests ends. Is there a new specified deadline? The 4 o'clock deadline, the Friday before, has been struck from the new version. What is the new deadline? If a person wishes to add an item to the agenda, they must first meet with the superintendent to attempt to resolve the issue or his designee. How can the public have a discussion with members of the board? Only items directly related to the governance and operation of the district will be placed on the agenda according to the new draft. How are educators and parents to express their concerns that do not fall within these guidelines? Tonight is the first reading of the new changes to this policy. The following question has also been asked. Why are speakers for this evening already being held to these expectations if tonight is the first read-through and it is not an approved policy yet? I understand the goals of keeping the conversation moving forward. However, there needs to be 2 participants in a conversation. These new additions to the policy 0412 appear to further constrain the community's ability to access the board. While emails can be sent, they are often not the best way to communicate or to conversate. Genuine conversations with our public and educators need to be happening. I appreciate the board working as a team. It is important to be unified when it comes to important topics. As the ISD continues to move forward, I urge the board to consider alternative ways to engage the community in discussion regarding their questions and concerns, whether it is regarding the possible 4-day instructional week,
1 minute.
changes to the board policies, or simply understanding one another's needs. We have many important decisions to make together. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Sarah, for your comments. Appreciate it this evening.